If you're already planning your summer vacation outfits, then this Cupshe haul is for you. Today I'm going to be sharing the cutest little resort wear and vacation outfits, all from Cupshe and all super cute. Thank you so much to Cupshe for partnering with me in this video. Now I know we're all familiar with Cupshe and the cutest swimwear, but did you know that they also have the cutest resort wear and vacation outfits? That's right, that's what I'm going to be sharing with you today, giving you a little bit of inspo for your next summer outing. I've got some dresses, I got some cover-ups. As always, all the items are going to be linked down below in the description. You can also find it on the first pinned comment. And if you're watching on your TV or tablet, you can always scan this QR code to shop all of the items I'm going to be sharing with you today. Also stick around because at the end of this video, I'm going to be sharing an exclusive promo code to get you a discount on the Cupshe items I'm going to be sharing with you today. Let's go ahead and get started with the first item. Okay, this first item was so cute. I actually grabbed it twice in two different colors. I have the khaki and the blue. It's the Castaway Cutie striped cover up top. Now we always need some sort of cover up top. Like either it's going to be the top or the shorts. In this case, I really loved this top. I loved the stripe. I love that even though it is a long sleeve, it's still very airy and breezy. Like you throw it on your swimsuit and you will still feel a breeze through it. But what really caught me is the scallop detail like on the hems. Like I just think it's so adorable. I actually styled it by having it a little bit off the shoulder and I think it was super cute. Now everything that I'm going to be sharing with you today is actually in a size medium, and you can get this top from size extra small all the way to XL. Now they do have a ton of other colors. You can get it in a black, there's a red, there's a darker blue, and then there's also this really pretty green. Dark blue is actually called Royal, but I got it in the lighter blue and the khaki, and I think it's so cute. And then what you also can do if you want to make a little set of it, you can also grab the shorts. These are called the Coral Garden striped cover up shorts, and again you can make it like a little set with the top. Super cute. They are little shorty shorts, okay, so keep that in mind. Also, I did get the size medium in these shorts. Now here's my little caveat. If you have a little more, you know, more to love back there, I would suggest maybe sizing up one. Now me personally, like I felt like I was just at the cusp where I would have to size up, and this is me after like even losing some of my backside. Like I've been doing my Pilates and my constant walking with Max, and I just feel like I've lost a little bit of it. I think I need to start doing some like lunges and some squats again. But I just wanted to kind of let you know that I felt like if you had a little bit more, if I had my original pre-baby butt, I feel like I would have probably had to get the large just to be a little bit more comfortable. But again, if you're using this as a cover up, you're in the swimsuit, you probably are showing a little bit of cheeks. But so again, it's just really your preference. But I felt like the medium is just fine for me. But I really love these. They also have the functioning drawstring as well, so you can kind of adjust it to your comfort level. And again, paired with the top, I just think it's like such a cute little set. The shorts also come in size extra small all the way to XL. Okay, this next one, probably one of my favorites in this whole Cupshe haul, is gonna be the Getting Lost blue mini dress. This one was so gorgeous. Something about this blue, I feel like if somebody has a trip planned to Greece this summer, then get the dress, because I think this blue, like we're in Greece where they have all of the really stark white architecture, I think it would look stunning. I love this blue. It is gorgeous, and the silhouette on this is so flattering. So I did not wear a bra on this one, and it is plunging, so again, depending on your comfort level, you will be showing a little bit of cleavage. I felt completely comfortable in this dress, just absolutely gorgeous. I love the way that it fit and the way that it kind of like came in a little bit right under the boobs, so it just kind of cinches you in a little bit. And it does have the A-line silhouette, which I think is one of the most flattering silhouettes that you can get. This one is available from size small to XL. I felt like the medium was just absolutely perfect. I'm kind of on the cusp of like size 6, 8. So that kind of can give you a little bit of sizing reference, but I felt like it was perfect. I felt so beautiful in this dress, so comfortable. You could just wear it with some like strappy sandals, or if you want to make it more of like a casual outfit, you could definitely throw on some slides and call it a day. But this one is such a good dress. This next dress, I was a little taken aback. So whenever I first tried it on, I had like every intention to kind of wear it as like a going out dress, like you go out. Then I went back into the product page and saw that this is actually a cover up. And then it all makes sense, because when I first tried it on, I felt like my girls were about to just pop out. Now there are these two little ties here up front, and so I completely like cinched it to the smallest that it could go. And I still felt like, you know, one wrong move and I'm getting ticketed for indecent exposure. So again, be very careful if you do decide to wear this as a dress. I felt like it could be, depending, I don't know, like look at the product page online, it looks like she's wearing it like a dress, but then when she turns to the back, You can kind of see the straps from the swimsuit tops, so I don't know. But it is a cover-up. If it's a cover-up, then that makes sense, okay? But nonetheless, it's super cute. I absolutely love the white and the blue stripes. I think it's gorgeous. And again, it does have that A-line silhouette, so it is very flattering. You also have a little gap opening on the back, so again, very sexy, but still covered up. So just a very nice, like, elevated cover up. This is another one you can get from size small to XL. The material is also on the thinner side, so it's still very flowy and like breezy, so it's perfect for any beach day, or if you're gonna be lounging by the pool. I think this one would be really cute. Whenever I saw this next dress, it immediately took me back to the 90s. I don't know, I'm sure I had some little baby tee that had this like striped print on it. This is the Peachy Keen striped mini dress. It's just like a very nice throw on and go tank dress, very stretchy as well. I love this for like a nice casual stroll. If you're gonna be vacationing in a different country and doing some sightseeing, this will be a great dress to do. Or if you're going to be on a cruise and you're going to port and I say port, I talk about cruises and porting like, is that what you say, porting? Like if I've ever been on a cruise. And it's so funny because I will never go on a cruise. I always tell myself I'll never go. I'm not gonna say never, but I don't know, something about cruises just scares me, like just being out in the ocean. I've watched too many Dateline episodes and too much Titanic, and it's just like something about being out in the water like scares me. But anyways, it's so funny because my best friend is actually on a cruise right now. So that's the reason I know about port, like when they say the port, like you go out into like whatever country you're visiting. And anyways, I'm getting off topic. So the dress would be a perfect dress for that because again, it's very casual, comfortable. You can throw it on with some sandals, or if you're gonna do a lot of walking, throw it on with low profile white sneakers. You know what would actually be really cute and really take it back to the 90s? Like if you styled it with like some white Keds. Like, who had white Keds when they were younger? Yeah, I think that would be such a sweet little outfit. So this dress you can get from size small all the way to XL. Again, I got it in the size medium, and it is a very comfortable and stretchy little dress. Now, if you're looking for a little bit more of an elevated dress, maybe to wear out to a dinner, then the Tiki Terrace white maxi dress is the dress for you. Now, this one's super comfortable. I absolutely love the little cutouts on the side. It just adds a little bit of sexiness without being like overtly sexy. Like it's just very classy if you ask me. I also like the high neckline tie here on the neck. Like I feel like whenever you have silhouettes like this, like garments, they kind of really highlight your shoulders, and so you just put like a little bit of shimmer here on the shoulders, and you'll just your décolleté will look so nice, especially against the white material, especially if you have like a good summer tan going. Dress is super comfortable. There is a lining underneath, so again, if you're kind of worried about like, well, it's a white dress, it's gonna be see-through, there is a liner underneath. The liner does hit above your knee, but all the stuff that needs to be covered is going to be covered. So it's a very comfortable dress. You could definitely style this with some heels if you really want to elevate the look, or just style it with some sandals for more of an elevated casual look. Now, even though I got a medium in this dress, I would say I probably should have gotten the small just so that it could be a little bit more form-fitting. So again, look at the sizing guide and kind of go off of that. I feel like the sizing guide is pretty true. So for me, I feel like maybe a small would have been like a more flattering fit, but other than that, I think this dress is so gorgeous. Okay, this next one is stunning. Now, even if you're not going on vacation, if you're just looking for something to wear during spring or summer, maybe you have like a brunch, or you know what, even a church. Like I feel like this dress you could definitely wear to church, still would be modest enough to wear. This is the well plaid gingham mini dress, and it's stunning. I love the brown and the white gingham, and the smocked bodice makes it look so flattering. So you gotta know how smocked materials, it's stretchy, so oh, excuse me. I got Max down here hanging with me. Yeah, no, gingham is like stretchy, so it just kind of like clings onto your body, but for some reason, like it's still very forgiving. So that's what this dress does. Like it clings, but it's very forgiving. And then it goes out to like an A-line silhouette, which again, very flattering. I felt so beautiful in this dress. You can get it from size small to extra large. I actually just paired it with my strappy sandals, and I think it's such a good look. I've been dying to wear these sandals somewhere, and they paired really nicely with this plaid dress, so I cannot wait to wear this outfit somewhere. I just gotta find somewhere to go. So that is my Cupshe haul. I hope y'all enjoyed some of these outfits. I'm so happy that Cupshe provided this promo code for you to use on your next Cupshe order. So earlier in the video, I was telling y'all I'm starting to incorporate some beauty routines to kind of get me ready for summer. I don't know about you, but for like in the summer, I like to go as bare as possible. Like sometimes I don't want to put on a ton of makeup, but there are things that I could do to kind of make me feel a little bit more confident in my skin. So one of the things I started doing is using the Good Genes all-in-one lactic acid treatment. Like I've already gone through a whole bottle, so this is going to be my second bottle, and I love this because especially if you have spots on your face, like I mean you can't see because I have makeup, but I had a brown spot that kind of just, I don't know what it was, like it was a little raised, so it wasn't like, I don't think it's cancerous. Like it was something here on my temple, and I started using this, and a couple of weeks later I felt like it was completely diminished. Like I could sometimes I forgot that I even had it. So again, I'm starting to use this again. This is going to be my second bottle, and this one just does like really nice like gentle exfoliation on your face. So especially for like the brown spots, I mean I'm over 40, so you know I'm starting to see some of the discoloration, so I'm starting this to get me ready for the summer. Another thing I started using, this is the first time I've ever used like lash serum. So I feel like after having Max, and there he is, he's planking right now. After having Max, I felt like my eyelashes, I mean, obviously I had postpartum shedding, but I felt like my eyelashes got a little bit spruce and like thinner. So I actually got this Essential Lash Serum from Babe Original. I just started using it, so I haven't seen any results, but I will keep you posted. But I've heard so many great things about this, so I went ahead and grabbed it. And by the way, all these beauty products I actually got on eCosmetics, which if you're watching on your screen, you can see a little carousel down below. You can actually shop it through eCosmetics there. I will link it for you guys. And the third thing that I got, even though like, yes, I don't want to put a full face of makeup, the one little trick that I've been doing is actually like tanning this part. So whenever I do my like sunless tanner, you know, foam on my body, I also have one for my face, and I've been putting it here kind of like bronzer. So I feel like even when I don't wear makeup, it still makes me look obviously a little bit more tan and like I'm not dead, because if y'all don't see me with any makeup or nothing, like my face is white. So I started tanning like here, like around my, you know, my little hairline. But if I want to add a little bit more bronzer, I decided to grab this cream bronzer because I have a powder bronzer, but I don't have a cream one. And I've been watching my makeup videos, and they say that the cream bronzer just, is more blendable. It's what it is. So anyways, I got this one. This is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's the cream bronzer in the color Sunkissed. So I'm actually really excited to use this. Again, oh, that's blinding. They're just like a nice little cream bronzer. So again, this is a few of the beauty items that I grabbed. Oh, there was one more beauty item. Hold on. Okay, because we are going to be living in our swimsuits this summer, I grabbed this as well. This is the Wrinkle Schminkles Chest Wrinkle Patch. So I don't know if you have seen these. They have like this type of beauty regimens that you could put on your face. They're basically like patches here for your forehead, and they kind of keep you from like wrinkling. Well, one of my main things is because I do sleep on my side, I tend to like scrounge, and then I wake up and I have the wrinkles right here in my chest. So one thing I've been working on is obviously like sleeping on my back, but then I also grabbed this patch so that I can put on there so that I can kind of like minimize the wrinkles here, because obviously you're gonna have your swimsuit, and you know, you're gonna have maybe like a nice little strappy dress for the summer, or one of the dresses I shared today that obviously has the plunging neckline. So you want all of this like, you know, free of wrinkles. So I grabbed this. I'm excited to try it. Yeah, this is like a reusable 15 to 20 uses that you can use with this patch. But anyways, that is my new beauty addition for the summer. So I'm excited to see the results of that. I hope y'all enjoyed this Cupshe haul. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you did. Also, if you're still watching, go ahead and leave me the little fish emoji down below so that I know you stuck it out with me all the way to the end. And if you're looking for more summer finds, definitely go check out this video next. I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and we'll chat soon. Bye.